Hell week is over. I can play good games again. Ain't that right, Alice? But anyway, to business. KOF is here again, boys. Who's excited?
I am.
What's up? Oh boy, KOF 14, man. This game is special. I love it. Probably one of the easier KOF games to get into. I can tell you one thing: it ain't 2002. 2002 is a nightmare for a lot of fighting game greenhorns. Those who are new to the thing, like 2002 would definitely intimidate the hell out of a lot of people. But we are not here to talk about 2002. I'm not here to talk about 2000. We're here to talk about 14. So I watched a video with some of the homies last night. It just so happens to talk about tutorials and saying that like a lot of fighting game tutorials are not extensive enough, and I'm personally just like, I don't think they need to be. Because you see, I personally believe that half the fun of playing a game is trying to find out stuff on your own. Especially fighting games. The discovery of what a character can do is part of the fun. Like Blue Mary, like when I found out that her EX slide is the taser, and that her EX spinfall like bounces like Terry's crackshot does. Oh, I'm like, oh, well then, I guess I got me some damage now. So, but let's put that to the test. I'm gonna do KOF 14's tutorial. Let's see what people think. Yeah, I can't argue with that one. I don't like StarCraft is interesting to me though. Like how much of a big deal it is fascinating. All right, moving forward, easy. Moving backward, easy. I mean, like that's basic stuff. Crouching, easy. It's not hard. I find that interesting that they consider like that as a dash. I consider it more as I genuinely think there's a difference between dashing and running. Like Chaos Code had a good did it perfectly fine, where it's just like you can run or you can dash. You choose. I think that's it. I think that's cool. Oh yeah, you run. Oh, I consider it running. I'm not sure dash is the word I'd use. Obviously, jumping is easy. Just hold up. Ah, yes, the hop. Yeah. Man, But I think the biggest problem, or rather the biggest gripe that I have with hops in 14 is the fact that hops in this game are extremely floaty compared to a lot of other games. Like, you stay airborne way longer in a hop in this game than in other games. Other games, like, the hop made you very afraid to duck. Ah, the hyper hop, or they call it a medium jump now. A medium jump is what it's called. Okay. Ah, the super jump. Alright, you can do that when running. It's good stuff. Well, 14 is not bad. I think 14 is a pretty good entry point. I think it's a good entry point. I genuinely I don't think the game is inherently hard, especially considering that the game is not. It's not as taxing compared to like 13, because 13 they simplified a lot of the characters. They simplified a lot of shit. I think it's more for the fact that they didn't like they did enough work as is on the sprites, so adding more to it is just they were already in the red developing the thing. So, but I genuinely think that 13, though it was simplified, it wasn't easy. This is simplified and it's easy for like the everyday player, not the. I think the polish is fine on it. I genuinely think that this is a damn fine game. I But do also keep in mind this is, I think, the very first in-house 3D. It's just budget. It's super budget. But that's been SNK throughout their entire existence. Like, majority of the stuff that they make is not extravagant. They normally put it in. They budget their stuff so that when it comes out, they make the profit. Then on to the next game we go, because the quality is great. The pay isn't like the quality is great. The development isn't too extensive. We can immediately move on. Hence why we had the annual installments until '03, where they discontinued the Neo Geo. Crouch block. This is pretty easy. I think the only thing that this game the tutorial in this game just misses one mechanic of the game, which I genuinely think the majority of players don't really tackle. I saw. Thank you. I just did it. Honestly, the only reason why I put it up there is because I had to do it for the requirement for the daily. So I'm just like, let me just ask for something that I know people have just for the fuck of it. Yo, quest points though. All right. I don't have that either. Like, where the fuck do you get that? Like, I have no idea where you get, like... You know what? I can easily find out by just going to Yama himself and be like, Yama, where do I go to get the stuff that you care about? Yamazaki's Bizarre Adventure. Ha! Do I have any? Oh, I got 12 of them. Do you want some? Wait, where do I normally get it? Oh, 96. Okay. Alright, here we go. See, because we homies, because I am a good friend. Where's the board? No, go to the guild. Alright, here we go. Board. Wait, what? Go away. Wait, is it managed? No, it's not managed. Where do you... I forgot where you go to the quest stuff. Oh, is it don't? No, it's not donate. Is it donate? No, it's not donate. Where do I go? That is a lot of friendship points. I like it. But, ooh, guard breaks. Man, seeing somebody get put in guard break is one of the most satisfying things. Especially when you fight against a character that, like, is the definition of putting you in the blender. Like Nelson guard breaks are scary as hell. Alright, who's next? Ah, the roll. Emergency evasion, they call it, huh? Okay. Yes. A lot, like, for those that want to play Dark Souls Terry, a lot of people fail to understand. You don't do that if you're fighting against somebody that has throws or somebody that's patient, because they just throw your ass. Stop doing it. Don't do that. Stop. Don't do that. Also, I do think that's a really good weakness of the roll. You want to roll as much as you want. Be a shame if I throw you. Ah, the check roll. The check roll is something that is definitely welcome because Oki in this game is but one thing that the game doesn't tell you is if you get hit with a super, if you get hit with a super, that's a hard knockdown off the jump. You cannot tech roll getting hit with a super in this game. So you have no choice but to respect the fact that you're getting Oki'd when you get knocked down with a super. When you get hit with a super, like you have to take the Oki. But this is why we have this stuff. We have defensive options. I wonder if there's a game that knows how to do that right. All right, it's this one. Back roll. Oh, I guess I'm in trouble. Guess I gotta burn that bar and get the hell out. I do find it, like, I find that to be one of the most entertaining things about KOF. The fact that the game is aggressive as all hell. Like, there's no disputing this. If you look at, like, top play, the entirety, like, the main meta of this game is to be as flashy as possible with flow. Not really so much with situational link nonsense like Blaze Blue and majority of Arc System Work games. Like, this one is about if I hit you and my execution is on point, the pain train is coming. Hey, Furbo, what's good? Who?
And I'm back.
Oh, Furbo. Wait, is that Twitch Prime? Oh, snap. Furbo subbed to me. Yay! I got money. No, I'm kidding. But, all jokes aside, like, because of the tech roll, because of the tech roll being unusable when you get hit with a super, 9 times out of 10, you have to, you're gonna Oki. You're gonna be in the Oki. Unless you have a character that people have no choice but to respect, like Daimon, or any grappler in this game.
Yeah. KOD.
Yeah, like KOD. Like, you're gonna be in the blender. You're gonna be in the blender, and you're gonna have to either roll or take the block. So I think the next one is gonna be the CD. Okay, so I guess they created, like, SNK created a term for it, which is called the blowback. Us OGs, we call it the CD because that's the command you need to do. Heavy punch, heavy kick, which on the Neo Geo format is C and D, A, B, C, D. So the blowback is good, especially if you're in the corner and they're doing a move that doesn't advance them. So, like, it's guaranteed breathing room, and it does damage. So the last thing you want to do is get really aggressive with somebody that has meter and you don't have any, because I can't tell you how many times me and Daigo have played where one of us just gets really aggressive for no reason, and despite the fact that we're on Magic Pixel, and we don't pay attention to the fact that the other side has bar. So here we are being aggressive as shit. I'm gonna just do just like amazing block string. He's gonna have to respect all of this shit. Guard cancel, and I died. Fuck. Like, don't get it twisted. The damage is minuscule, but if you're on Magic Pixel and you get guard canceled, you're dead. Yes, it's the calm down. Like, stop it. Relax. Alright, lights, pretty straightforward. Standing jab, crouching jab. Crouch light, wait, no, standing light, crouch light, jump light, boom. Obviously, Obviously, this is what you're gonna use to try and open people up, especially cross up lights. Woo, woo, boy. Cross ups in this game are absolutely phenomenal. Banderas is he's the worst character in the game. Sucks to be the R. Kelly ninja, but his jumping his jumping light kick is so damn stupid. It's so good. I can't tell you how many times I've made people upset by just doing cross up jump B. It's so good. Other than that, there's not much he can do though. It's kind of sucky. Heavies. This is pretty straightforward. Standing heavy. Crouch heavy usually is anti-air. Usually. Oh man, kills roundhouse. Woo boy. We're gonna get into that later. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into kills roundhouse later. See, Antonov, this is why you get bopped all the time. Stop using your heavies. You have lights. But then again, your lights really aren't much. You can't really combo. Antonov can't really combo into his lights like that. Unless it's like close light DP. So take that what you will. But let's see what's next. Oh, okay. Alright, this is the guy. So this is the CD or standing block. Oh, this game CDs are guaranteed wall splats. So kiss the wall. That is a mechanic that's new. That's definitely new to KOF, which also makes things really interesting, for lack of a better word. But we'll get to that. Command moves. Oh, command normals. Yeah, command normals. Okay. Okay, so I'm glad that they brought out command normals. Command normals in this game are crucial because, okay, so me and my best friend Strata096 have a discussion about how a combo formula works for a certain game. KOF's combo formula is normal, command, normal, special. That's the formula. It's essentially the universal B&B for the entire meta of the game. There obviously are a few exceptions to the rule. KOD is one of them because his he can't like combo off of his command normally. He has to super cancel. So KOD is an exception. Clark is an exception. Clark can't combo into his command normal. His command normal is strictly for opening up people that are crouching. But exceptions aside, the formula of the game: jump in if you have the opportunity, but normal, command, normal, special, and if you have the meter to burn or if you see the opportunity, super cancel. But we'll get into super canceling in like later. So what's next? Oh, throwing. Okay. I am so glad. Okay, so I don't know how people feel about regular throws, but I personally am a fan of when you're close, forward and heavy, to do a throw. A lot of people prefer doing the command throw, where it's just like you press two buttons and then you get the throw. I personally am not a fan of that shit. But I don't know. Maybe I'm in the minority because a lot of games do it. What about you, Kyrie? You down for that or what? Kyrie died. Damien, we killed the fox. We're terrible people.
Oh no.
Kyrie's dead. He'll come back. Anyway.
Press F to give me your ring.
Give me your ring, Kyrie. That normally gets him out of the shadow room. Ugh. Speaking of, where the hell did he go? Wait, where is Kyrie? Oh, Kyrie's deafened. You bastard. Let's mess with him. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I can kind of see why it could be a pain. I can see why it's a major pain in the ass for a lot of people. Like, case in point, I understand. Like, the forward heavy thing has its downside, especially if you're trying to do combos, because if you're trying to do a combo that's a straight punish, sometimes the game would negative edge the button and do a throw. For the uninitiated, a negative edge is when you press a button and then you do a direction afterward. But since the game still registers the fact that the button is being pressed, when you do the motion, it counts that as the sequence being done. So if I do, say we're playing Street Fighter and I do down medium punch, and then I immediately after I press the down medium punch do quarter circle forward, I'm gonna get a Hadouken without having to press the button. Some people think it's a good feature. Some people find it annoying. I personally find it annoying because when you're trying to do precision combos and whatnot, that thing will completely ruin your entire day. Also, another good example of this is in MKX, which is why they allow you to turn off negative edge. So if I'm playing Sub-Zero, if I'm playing Cryo Sub, and I do his forward 4-2, and then I want to go into command throw, if the negative edge is on, and I do that, instead of me getting the command throw, which is down back forward 3, I'm gonna get the hammer. I'm gonna get the hammer down because the window is really wide between moves, so it's gonna read forward 4-2, and then the minute I do down back, he's gonna do the hammer because his hammer is down back 2. So negative edging, I'm not a fan. I understand how it has its uses, but I personally am not a fan of it. So that could possibly be the biggest takeaway from having forward plus heavy as a throw. Which, again, that's fine. That's fine. I understand if people really don't like it because of that. That is what it is. I'm willing to take that. I'm willing to take the hit and just be like, well, I guess I can't do the combo that I want, but damage is damage. We'll get on with it. We'll get on with it. Oh, the tech throw. Okay. Unhand me at once, Yagami. So, a lot of games don't give you a lot of window to tech throws. And teching throws is interesting because I'm not sure if it's for some people it's reflex, but for a lot of people it's anticipating that the throw was coming. I would like to I would like to see more games that want to emphasize reflexes. BlazBlue has a good way of doing throws off reflex, because you can see the window of opportunity to tech the throw. But moving on. Oh, right. You can't tech command throws and you can't tech air throws. So if Clark sees you air to air. Enjoy that. Enjoy that seat. Enjoy that seat to the ground. Ah, max mode. Oh boy, max mode. Woo. Ooh, max mode. Max mode is a fun. That's. Woo. Oh, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get into some max mode stuff later. But one mechanic that they changed in 14 from 13 is the fact that EX moves can only be done in max mode, whereas 13 it was like Street Fighter, where it's just like, oh, you got a bar, guess you got an EX on deck. But it also was kind of interesting because you could also do a super for 1 bar, so I guess you got to weigh your options on what's the better use of the meter, if you're going to burn the bar for an EX or burn the bar for a super. I don't know. I guess using EXs allowed for a better combo potential, but that's just me. Ah, quick max. Okay. Okay. Okay, so quick maxing, if you quick max instead of straight up raw maxing out, your gauge is cut in half, which means that like your window of opportunity and your margin of error is absolutely like minimal, close to 0. Which also means that your damage output is going to be pretty shot in comparison to raw. In comparison to a raw activation, which I'm probably gonna do. I'm gonna show that off after I finish the tutorial with the combo that I pioneered, and I want to make sure that I have that on the record. I found it first. I found the Yamazaki Touch of Death first. Me. It was my idea. Don't at me. But I'll show that. But I'll show it. I'll show it after we finish the tutorial. Oh, the auto combo. Okay. Okay. Discussing the auto combo is interesting. Is very, very interesting. Because of Damien. There you go.
What?
Go check the guild, buddy.
I check.
Anyway, the auto combo in this game is fair.
Fair and balanced.
It's fair because there's only one way for you to get the auto combo. You have to be point blank and mashing light punch. You cannot, and it doesn't work on whiff. You cannot get the auto combo on whiff. This is not Dragon Ball. This is not Persona. No, if you do, like, the auto combo has to be point blank range. Has to. Look, I'm gonna be out of range. Can't get it. Doesn't work. No mas. Doesn't work. Yeah, this is obviously for like the people that aren't in the fighting games too often. But I do find it. But the auto combo in this game is so smart because unlike auto combos in like Dragon Ball and Persona, you cannot deviate from this thing, and it has very specific normals that show that this is an auto combo. So if you do this, you have to commit. You cannot deviate from doing this. Like the minute that second normal comes out, you have to press light again. You have no choice. Oh, and if you have meter, instead of it being kills Rekka, it's gonna be, I think, the punch super. Yeah. Okay. So what you could do, if you like, so I've done this before. I've done this to somebody. I did this to somebody at MomoCon, who who was gonna die. So I got to confirm, and then I quick maxed into the auto combo and won. Yes, it's an asshole move. Yes, I feel bad. Would I do it again? Absolutely. Especially if it's for a W. Just look. Don't judge me. But yeah, if you're in max mode, the super turns into a level 2 if you do the auto combo. So take that what you will. Well, hold on, Furbo. I'm gonna show you. No, the damage was horrible because the damage stopped. The damage stops once it says complete. So, okay, here. I'm gonna show you what the damage is without the without it actually cutting me off. Damage is still pitiful for a level 2. Like, the damage is still pitiful for a level 2. It's like 35%. 35% because of the quick max. Now, if I were to do a big boy combo. Look at that. I didn't even have to burn bar. Alright, nah, let me do the big boy combo. See? Big boy damage. Anyway, command no moves. No, special moves. We're doing special moves. Rekka. Yeah, alright, so Kyo does not have fireballs. He does not have projectiles. He is Rekka's. He is Rekka's. We'll also get we'll talk about the Rekkas soon. Oh, okay. We're talking about different properties. So light, difference between light and heavy. Pretty straightforward. Yep. Let's see. What's some name? EX moves. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's do this properly. Let's activate max mode, light DP, heavy DP, EX DP. Plan ahead like you doing business, Antonov. Okay, buddy. I see what you did there. I see that. I see that face. I see that face, D-Man. You think you cute? Huh? You dare spite me with wind? Think you funny? Huh? Stupid Garnets. Hate him. Anywho. Oh, supers, obviously. Double fireball punch. Boop, boop. I mean, obviously, as we stated before, supers are usually the best things to do for a combo ender because obviously the damage is retarded and it's a guaranteed hard knockdown no matter what. They have to take the Oki once you do a super. Level 2. It's a level 2, boys. Okay. So obviously if you burn the second bar, to make your super a level 2 super, 9 times out of 10 you'll have iframes compared to just doing it raw during a level 1 raw. If you do a level 2 raw, 9 times out of 10 you're going to probably tag somebody because you're obviously burning the extra bar for the iframes. Also, the damage is also ridiculously stupid. And apparently, if you're in max mode and you do it, it's automatic level 3. I mean, not level 3. It's automatic level 2 if you max mode and didn't do any super. So you don't have to worry about messing up simultaneous button presses if you do it. Climaxes, aka the level 3. Ah, boy. This is the fun one. This is the cinematic stuff. Well, cinematic with camera angles anyway. I mean, he's not wrong. Antonov does speak truth about that one. I mean, he's not lying. He's really not. Just, y'all seen his level 3? Boy. No, Ralph has that one. Antonov has the catastrophe, where, like, he has like the Omega gut check where he spits out his cigar and then he opens the belt and it just pulls out another one. It's great. It's amazing. I love it. Beautiful. I'll show you. Super cancel. Okay. This game, and I do find it amazing that this game is also essentially teaching you how to buffer. So buffering in fighting games is essentially doing the move and then using the first input that was done and then continuing with the second input to do the move. So as Antonov is saying right here, if you do DP and then you do another fireball motion after you do the DP, you're going to super cancel and get the super out, which is called buffering. So instead of you having to do DP and then do double fireball immediately, you already have one fireball motion stored in with the DP. See? Even though that was the wrong super. Wait, what the hell? Wait, that was the wrong super. Whoa, hold up. There we go. See? I don't know how I got a Rochinagi. Anyway. Okay. This one, I guess its inception started in 11 with everybody's favorite mechanic when it comes to putting the brakes on somebody, the dream cancel. Oh boy, the dream cancel. I can't tell you how many times I got wrecked every time I landed a dream cancel. So essentially, what a dream cancel is you do your level 1 and then you cancel into your level 2 for, oh my god, what the fuck damage. Like so. Obviously, since it's... Well, I'll show it off. I'll show it off in the next one, like the damage off of it. And then we'll go into climax canceling, which essentially is they call it a Neomax cancel. They called it a Neomax cancel in 13 because the level 3s in that game were called Neomaxes instead of climaxes. So let's do this. Oh man, 50% for 3 bars? Woof. 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 So climax canceling can be done off of a level 1 to your level 3 or your level 2 to your level 3. Obviously, doing the level 2 to the level 3 is going to yield the best damage. For obvious reasons. And it's really, really good to do if you're in a quick max combo because, oh boy, the salt. That salt is just beautiful. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that when we get there. But yes. Even though he's amazing. I mean, not wrong. Alright, cool. I'll show you the damage off of let's get classic kill up in the building.
Stage select.
Alright, let's get him in the corner. You want to see the damage off of it? Alright, cool. $75%. Wait, no, 60. No, it was 75%. 75%. So I essentially just burned all of my resources for 75% damage. That's fair. Now, on the subject of the quick max and climaxing thing. So let me switch to the character that'll be the epitome of this entire thing. Ain't that right, Demian? Let's. You already, since I know you have standard health. Yes, did. We'll get there. So, if you are a man of class like me and D, if you are people of class like me and Demian are, seeing Yamazaki on Anchor is going to make you shit your pants, because if you give this man the opportunity to put you in the corner, or if you give him if you allow him to oppress you, because like Yamazaki doesn't have a really good he doesn't have a good anti-air. The best anti-air he has is High Serpent Slash, and that takes forever and it has no iframes. You could potentially do his counter, but I wouldn't. But in the event that like he has you in the Oki and you choose wrong, and you say he has you in the corner and then you try to do wake up DP, well, it's a damn shame if you have low health, especially if he's Anchor, because damn it. Let's try this again. Oh, my timing was off. What the hell? What's wrong with me today? Okay. Okay, so I have to do that. Screw it then. Screw it. No Serpent Slash afterward. Come here. Damn, son. 95%? Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. That looked like it hurt because you tried to wake up DP and you guessed wrong. Oof. 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 But what if he just raw maxed? Oh, I actually don't have enough of a window. Fuck. Game. I would like for you to Serpent Slash, thank you. Serpent Slash. Catch these hands. Catch these hands. I'm getting real tired of this game just like not doing the move. Pop up. Oh my goodness, game. There we go. Come here. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're dead. Oh, he killed you. He killed you because you chose wrong and he has you in the corner. He killed you. If you have 1,000 health or lower, he killed you because you decided to wake up DP at the wrong time. You chose poorly. And that's in the corner. Like, if you do something half screen. Oh, so another thing about quick maxing is the fact that quick maxing 100% without fail will nerf your damage output. There is no question about that. Your damage output gets scaled to oblivion. For obvious reasons, because like that's a price to pay for the fact that you're getting guaranteed damage. So like again, doing that combo, or like let me just do a mid screen combo with Yamazaki with quick max. Nah, we're gonna get the level 3 version. Please let it be fish. Damn it, no fish. Nah, 90%. Just 90%, give or take. So. Ah, wait, hold on. Yeah, and that's with the scale. Oh, right. Okay, close D doesn't have the startup. Hey, no, I'm doing raw. I'm doing a raw combo. What am I doing? Boop, boop. Damn it, sign again. Alright. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more. It's about like 90. It's about like 93%. 93% if you do it raw. But that's bad. Say that's a bad example. All right.
Member select.
Oh, okay. Here's one. Okay, here's one. Here's another one. Since we're gonna talk about this move, man, Yori's just gonna get beat the hell out of today. Good boy, Randolph Jones. Let's go. Yeah, Guazo. I love this stage. I love this stage. I love this stage so much. So. Hold up. Real man don't look at explosions. 77%. So, 77% damage. That's not too bad at the office if all things considered. Ah, damn it. Damn, mistimed it. What? Yeah. 80%. 80% without having to do the quick max. I believe I've made my point. Ugh. Cause I mean, oh yeah. Kyo has the thing where he just throws the flame and then he just like see pillars of fire in 13. Oh wait, no, you're thinking of EX Kyo where he punches you and then like the entire screen just explodes in flame. Yeah, that's EX Kyo in 13. Yeah, it was EX Kyo in 13. That's what it was. But yeah, like quick maxing, like prorates. It prorates the damage pretty significantly. But again, it's a price to pay for guaranteed for a guaranteed combo that like the opponent has to respect, because there's no breaker in this game. It's not like you can just like, it's not like it's Guilty Gear where you can just burst and be like, get off me. Like, there's none of that in this. Like, if you mess up and you get hit, GG no re, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. So, with that being said, let's go. Let's go to, let's do this thing. So, let's see, what character should we start off with today? I mean, Team Japan, you know, that's the staple team. Get your feet wet with the all stars of the well, only two of them. Two of them have been in every single KOF game. Diamond's been missing in action in a couple of games. He missed 2000 and he missed 11 cuz So, fun fact, Daimon missed 2000 because he actually went to the Olympics for judo. And as we all know, the Olympics did happen in 2000 in real life. So, that's nice. I think that's cute. Who to start off with today? Well, all the colors. Who, Sylvie? What do you mean, huh? I mean this loud character that our boy Daigo loves? Sylvie is oof. She's weird. She is weird. And Japan loves her. Can't say I blame them though. Alright, so the story goes that like she's kinda like Kula. She's kinda like Kula except that her entire thing is electricity, but she's so like she bumbles so much that like the people that created her are just like, nah, maybe we should start over. So like it's like essentially think of her as Kula but incompetent and uses electricity. That's what Sylvie is. That's essentially Sylvie. Like I guess stupid electric Kula. That's Sylvie. Boom. Where the hell are my Slim Jims? Oh, here they are. Okay, so Alice is a character that's from okay, she's from a KOF Pachinko game that they made specifically for it, for the Pachinko game. She's essentially a Terry fangirl. Oh, she's just a Fatal Fury fangirl, so she just copies everybody's move. Like, she copies a lot of Fatal Fury characters' moves.
Mom, get to it! Mom, get to it!
Oh, we going on the railroad, boys. It's time to get the hose mad music, D-Man. Hose mad. Hose mad.
Hey, come on! Ready, go!
So, oh man, I love this music. So, to Alice. Alice's entire game plan is oppression and getting into her records. Because her records are one of the few moves, special moves in the game that hard knockdown. So you have to respect her Oki. Which is interesting because her records are essentially her take on Andy. So look, hard knockdown. You have to guess what she's gonna do. She's in your face. You have to guess what she does. In your face, and she has an overhead. She has an overhead that she can quick max into. So. So, you guess wrong. Like, consider this, right? At this point, if you have a character that has a DP, you're thinking about doing the DP reversal to get her off you. But say you guess wrong. Hey, hold up. So you guess wrong. Oh, well, I guess quick max time. Let's do this setup again. So here we go. You do wake up DP. It was a bad call. You wake up and then and Jesus Christ, for 2 bars, you just lost 50% of your health because of the quick max. Yeah, so she stole Joe's, she has Joe's Tiger Kick, but then she converts it into Terry's crack shot on the way down. Look, see? Tiger knee, Terry's crack shot. And she has Andy's shoulder check. But there's a follow-up to it. She has 2 follow-ups to the shoulder check. So after she does that, she could press punch and get a standing follow-up. Wait, only happens on heavy now? Oh, I have to hold forward. Yeah, there we go. So I have to hold forward to do it. So it's either, and you get a free super cancel off of that. Shout outs to Rockaway. Oh, look, she stole Rockaway with Shining Knuckle. Look at that. Look at that. Does that look familiar? Shining Knuckle. Boom. Or if she not, or if it gets blocked, right? So say she does the setup and then the elbow gets blocked. Then she does the duck king roll. She has the duck king roll and then she flies back safely. Look how much distance that covers. And look, I hope you got an advancing move. I hope you have an advancing move because you're not catching her. It's kind of funny because, like, with all the changes that happened in the season 3, Alice became one of the best characters in the game with all the setups that she had. It wasn't the fact that, like, she got buffs. It was the fact that all the characters that were above her got significant nerfs to the point where she just rose up the ranks. Now, I bet you're wondering also, like, so where's the utility come from? Alice's utility, like, I personally think she's a good mid character. She could be a battery. She could be an excellent point character for battery. She could OCV people with no problem. Her OCV capability is top notch. She can destroy an entire team by herself. But obviously her utility comes in the fact that she has a dive kick for one. And the fact that if she sees you advancing on her, if she sees you advancing when she does the duck king roll, she can cancel it to the dive kick. But do not whiff the dive kick, because if she has to make contact with the dive kick, if she doesn't make contact with the dive kick, well, she's so open to get punished, it's not even funny. But if she makes contact, she doesn't fall. She's still in, like, the recovery is still there. You can still punish her potentially, but let me see something. I don't think I need to tell you how scary it is to be in the corner when she's in your face. Because if you're in the corner, she can combo off of the duck king roll. One bar, 38%. So the only thing I can genuinely say about Alice is the fact, like, advance and climax canceling with Alice is 100% pointless. Because the only thing you can do, the only thing you could cancel off of is is off of her double fireball punch, which is the shining knuckle. That first point of impact is the only time you can like cancel off of something. Can't do it. Yep. Can't cancel off of the kick super. You have to cancel off the punch super. But even then, you're only canceling the very first hit. It's not worth the payoff. I don't think that's worth the 3 bars that I gotta burn. Or yeah, I don't think that's worth the 4 bars I had to burn. I only had to burn 3 bars that time. Well, her level 3? What is it called? Full set Alice. Ha! The shiny knuckle is called the Shadow Dunk. That's cute. The wreck is called the Wolf Combination. So, you know what? We haven't even talked about another thing that makes her scary. Her EXs. Her EXs, boys. Woo! Woo, boy. Boy, her EXs. So, all of her EX... What the f... Go away. Every single one of her EXs has utility in some way, shape, or form. A lot of times it's in the corner. But... So, let's just go down the list, right? The EXs she has at her disposal. So, the regular, shoulder check. Boom. Or, boom. If you EX it, though, and she can still get a cancel off of it. But look how much, but if you look at how, and since it knocks you down, she can do her dive kick, and she'll be safe. Even if you tech roll. See? No matter what, if you get hit by it, she can do that to cover the ground, and you can't, and like she just closed the gap between you, you and her, and you're closer in the corner. Oh, Terry's in the corner now. Second thing she has. Wreckers. She has wreckers. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, wait. Oh, and obviously delaying it for timing. I see. 1, 2, 3. But the EX wrecker, ooh boy. And it bounces, so free juggle for me, boys. Case in point. How much damage did that do? Almost 50%. Almost 50% off of a basic combo. There it is. Because of the wall bounce. I do find it funny that like for her DP, which is essentially Joe's tiger kick, well, the tiger knee, is that when she lands, if she makes contact with you, that's when she stumbles. If she doesn't make contact, recovery is normal. But if she touches you, oh, that's her ass. Compared to the dive kick where if she whiffs and doesn't make contact at all, that's her ass. Literally. So, DP. Heavy DP. But the EX DP. And it's a hard knockdown. Though I find it interesting that Alice has two of her 4 specials are hard knockdowns. Her Wreck is a hard knockdown that you can't tech. And her DP you can't tech. Oh, you also cannot tech ground bounces. So yeah, I don't know. I like it's very rare that somebody would not follow up after that. Like that's guaranteed damage on the table, especially since you can combo into her EXDP, which is also another hard knockdown. So it makes no sense for you not to do not like for you to do the EX Rekka and then leave all that good damage on the table. Doesn't make sense to do it. Finish the plate of food. So yeah, Alice is up there. Her damage is great. Her utility is great. One of her biggest weaknesses, I think, is that her DP is not as good as some people think it is. If you jump in on her and then they instinctively do like a DP, 9 times out of 10 because of her forward momentum, she's gonna whiff. Like that DP is mostly for making people respect her wake up. Also, another thing is there is a chance. I'm not sure if they fixed it in the version 3 update, but there's a chance that if you do the shoulder check follow up off of a. Oh no, they fixed it. Okay. Before there was a chance that would whiff. Yeah, there was a chance that would whiff, and I don't think I need to tell you how frustrating it is to do this just for it to whiff. You get the combo, you get the confirm, and GG no re. But corner stuff, I think I've also made the point that her EX shoulder check is amazing, and you can also and especially since you could combo it into the dive kick and EX dive kick. Obviously the EX dive kick. Oh, I didn't even talk about the dive kick that often. So dive kick, but the EX one, and she recovers fast enough to get a free hit. So essentially what you could do is or let's quick max this. Almost 43%. Also, this is also predicated on the fact that she's anchor, because when she's anchor, she has the most amount of max meter. But let's put her on point. For the sake of argument, let's put her as the battery. I don't know, man. 41% still is not a bad idea. It's still not a bad day at the office to me. Alice. So, personally, I love playing with Alice. Alice is one of the more interesting and more fun characters to use. Versatile as hell. So, all right. The tutorial actually didn't cover this. I actually didn't realize that. So, depending on your position on the team, depends on how much resources you have. If you're the point character, the maximum amount of bars you can have is 3. And your max gauge is the smallest. So, when you look at it, if Alice was on point, that's how much max meter she has. She only has 1,000. So her combo options are kind of limited in terms of EX combos. Because when you quick max, because again, when you quick max, that thing is cut in half. So if you quick max on point, you don't have 1,000 to play with. You only have 500. So if I were to do the quick max combo, right? I don't have enough max meter to do the third EX on a quick max. If I did it raw, however, I have all 1,000 to play with. So obviously, with each character that gets KO'd, they get more resources added to the pile. So if Alice was the second character, her max gauge would be 4, and then her max mode would be 1250. Though in comparison to the 1,000, it doesn't seem like it's that big of a significant deal. But 1,500, when she's anchor, well then, I think you can see that I can get all 3 EXs off of a quick max. See? Because I think I'll have 850. No, I won't have 850. Why's my math? I'll have 750. My math is so bad. Because I'll have 750 to play with when I quick max on Anchor. Instead of 500. There. So Alice, Alice advanced, like when it comes to her, I think she's one of the very few characters that advanced canceling and climax canceling isn't worth the payoff. Now there are a bunch of characters where advanced canceling and climax canceling is 100% worth the money. Like Maxima, advancing and climax canceling with Max is 100% worth the payoff because he hurts. KOD. KOD, if you advance cancel with KOD, that is that is just a big middle finger to the person you're fighting against. That man just melts the health. And he doesn't even need quick max for it. So, all in all, I personally think like Alice is one of the best characters in the game, and for obvious reasons. Her damage is great for the character that she is. Her EXs are pretty good. Her EXs are good. Her damage is great. Her combo potential is amazing. No matter how much meter she has. I genuinely think that like a lot of people should play Alice more, and not just because of not because of the Sanford pick a top tier meme. Not just play her because she flows and she has good stuff. Oh man, so many characters, so little time. There's 50 plus, so I think this roster is 58, if I remember right. If my calculations are correct, I think this just is a 58 character roster. So yeah. This is so anybody else on your mind? I think I know the answer to that, but I think I have a feeling somebody is going to speak on one of the most difficult characters to use. And it's going to scare the shit out of people how much work ow because this game is still simple, but that doesn't mean that there aren't a few extremely technical characters in the game. And one that comes to mind is our Latina bombshell over here. Ho ho ho, boy. Woo! I'm probably gonna need an entire day to try and break her down. Like, oh my god. The shenanigans and silliness at her disposal is absolutely nuts. I can't express how hard it is to just grab the basics of this character. Like, Angel is insanity. Anyone that is a really proficient Angel player is like, that scares me to death. I never ever want to fight a good Angel. I don't. Because that's just a massive mindfuck waiting to happen. She's still fun though, and I'll still put the brakes on somebody with my intermediate Angel. I'm no Angel master because I've seen Angel masters and I ain't one of them. Woo lad. But I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to suggestions from the people who want to see characters. I'm 100% open. I'm 100% open to trying to explain characters to the best of my ability. Cause, man, there's a lot to unpack with this game. So much to unpack. Let's see. Kyrie, Ralph's your boy, right?
Hmm?
You said Ralph's your boy, right?
Absolutely. He is the boy.
More than Clark?
More than Clark. Yeah, definitely.
You are a bold man for saying such things. A lot of people would disagree. A lot of people would say the Terminator is more.
I don't give a shit about other people.
Oh.
I don't give a single fuck.
So you Team Rambo or Team Terminator?
Team Rambo.
Team Rambo. All right, let's do some Ralph Jones action then.
If I have to pick, my favorites are pretty obvious.
Terry, Ralph, Clark.
Yeah, but it's pretty close between Ralph and Terry. But I'm picking Ralph over Terry. Just because he was in a Metal Slug game.
I mean, Terry was in the Metal Slug game. I mean, it's the tower defense one, but he was in it.
Yeah, not in the mainline games.
True.
The tower defense doesn't really count.
Because everybody was in it.
Yeah, and then some. Like they made up a whole bunch of new characters just for that game.
So,
I remember.
what's up? No, shoot.
I was going to say, I remember like back in something, I think it was 2015. There was like this sort of Metal Slug game that was on the smartphone back in the day. And I remember it trying to do the same thing that KOF All Stars does, and I surprised myself saying, I wonder why they're not making like a Metal Slug All Star game like this, because that would be fun.
And then lo and
Then
behold,
I thought, oh yeah, I remember this piece of shit.
so now that Kyrie brought him up, Ralph Jones. This
Best
character,
in the game.
I want to agree. I really do. But my biggest issue with Ralph is
It's actually not his best version.
my biggest issue is how much they deviated Ralph from Clark.
What's the issue with that?
Ralph lost the backbreaker.
What?
Ralph lost the backbreaker.
Oh yeah, right. I mean, it's just to differentiate, bro.
No. Whoa, Kyrie. That I disagree. The difference, like the biggest difference, is the fact that Ralph's backbreaker was the one that everybody was afraid of, not Clark's.
Yeah, but did Clark lose the Vulcan punch?
No, he has Vulcan punch though.
Okay. Because I thought, it was Ralph had the Vulcan punch and Clark had the backbreaker.
So over the course of the years, they've So this is what happened. Clark lost the Vulcan punch during the entire Nest saga, but when 12 and 13 happened, he got the Vulcan punch back.
Pretty weird now, right?
Now the reason why I say I think Ralph is a lot less scarier because everybody that has played 13 100% fears Clark in their face because he has an armor backbreaker. The armor on the backbreaker was
Wait, he has
Ralph's.
super armor on the backbreaker?
Yeah, he has super armor on the backbreaker, but that was originally from Ralph. Ralph was the one that had the armor on the backbreaker in 03 and 11.
Okay.
And then Ralph just completely lost the backbreaker. That kind of makes me sad because I think that really limits how oppressive Ralph can be. I mean, his tool has him oppressive as all hell already, but being able to get in somebody's face and then say, I dare you to DP me because I'm just going to armor through it.
It's quite the statement right there. It's like, I don't give a shit about your DP.
I don't care about your DP, especially considering it that, like, if you DP in this game, and somebody has like an armor throw, they'll armor through the entire DP. You go in the air, they'll whiff the throw, and they'll still have enough time to punish you. I also am not a fan of the fact that he has a faint Ralph kick. I think that's bad. I genuinely think that sucks.
Fake wet?
Ralph kick.
Oh, okay.
That spinning missile drop kick that he has, I don't like it. I don't like the fact that like his heavy version is a feint where it's just like it's a feint that the only thing he can do off of it is go into his dive. I think that sucks. In 11, he had the Ralph kick, and then he had a Ralph kick that was essentially a leg drop kick, where it was a low. But that's gone. The explosion punch, I'm not too much of a fan of it. I think they could have did something better for an anti-air.
It's supposed to be an anti-air.
Or a respect me move. Oh, and even then, it sucks. It sucks if you read if you read the jump and they jump over you. Like I'm not a fan of the explosion punch. I'm not a fan. So I personally think Ralph got neutered come 12, 13, and 14 because taking away the backbreaker like really makes Ralph less like intimidating than previous games.
Yeah, so when was he his best?
Honestly, I think 11 was one of his best games because
That's when Ralph was the strongest.
That's my personal opinion. I think 11 is his best game because at that point he had the armor backbreaker. He had a low that nobody expected, even like because of the startup was like the startup animation for both Ralph kicks was the same, except that instead of him like jumping and spinning in the air with his drop kick, he immediately hit you low after the startup animation was done. And the recovery on it was really minuscule in comparison to a lot of things that he has. He also had a wild uppercut that if he did it raw, it was unblockable. But if you comboed into it, it was instantaneous and it launched you. So, and then when he recovers, he can and since it was untechable, that move was untechable. So as soon as he did it, he could just OTG with the dive.
All right.
Oh, he also let me see. Okay, he also had an anti-air version of the dive. So, Kyrie, check this, right? In 11, Ralph had the dive, but he can do it two ways. He could either immediately dive from the air, or he'll jump with a headbutt, which is a flash kick, which is like charge down up punch, and then do the dive.
All right.
He doesn't have the one where he jumps up with the headbutt then dives.
Yeah. Okay. I see. Yeah, I can see why that's. I mean, when you're used to it, it's kind of annoying.
So like I said, I genuinely like I love Ralph. Ralph's my boy, but man, he got dealt a bad hand in terms of like move changes. His Gatling's still there. They can't take away the Gatling.
I mean, of course, it's kind of his trademark.
Like his Gatling is there. Vulcan punch, you definitely can't get rid of the Vulcan punch. Yeah, Vulcan is
Yeah,
that's.
I mean, removing Vulcan punch is like removing rising tackle to Terra. Or bone knuckle.
I'm like, but Kyrie, there have been many games where the rising tackle was not the move of choice for Terry. I think during the entire Nest Saga, the power dunk was more powerful.
Yeah, but I think his like most iconic move is the power geyser, I guess.
Oh, obviously. So let's see, what's the thing? So obviously Ralph's entire thing is raw power. So let's go down the list of his moves. Let's go down the list. Let's see. The Ralph kick, the Ralph feint, impact, the explosion punch, Vulcan, which always welcome. Gatling and the dive. So Ralph kick is, it's not as good as some people would like you to think. It's like it looks like it's half screen, but on the descent, he doesn't. I don't think he hits you on his way down when he does the Ralph kick. Oh, he does. Okay, but it's really telegraphed. So like, and if it gets blocked, oh, Ralph's in for some pain. If he whiffs or it gets blocked, then Ralph is in. He's going to be in a world of hurt. The feint doesn't have much utility because the only thing you could do is dive off of it. So I don't see much utility in that. Ralph Impact is not really too good because I think the only thing it's good for is guard break, is like checking people's guards. So outside the corner, the Ralph Impact is not much to write home about. And then on top of that, it's not like he has armor. So, like, if you want to throw out a Ralph Impact, in the guard and like a block string, like it's not like you can bait out the blowback. Whereas Clark could just be oppressive, and then he's like, okay, they're gonna try and roll, or they're gonna try and blow back. I'm gonna do the armor backbreaker. So no matter what, I win. So if they guard cancel check me, whoop, I have armor. You're getting thrown. If they guard cancel roll, you can't roll through a command throw. You better hold this. Oh, you can't roll through throws anyway, so you better hold this. Gatling is strictly for like super confirms as far as I'm concerned. The light one keeps him standing, and the heavy ends with the uppercut. So I think I did the dynamite. Yeah, and I think I should like the dynamite punch could use work. If the hitbox was wider, I think it'd be a better. I think it'd be a better move, but other than that, I don't. The utility for it is extremely limited. Vulcan is Vulcan. The Vulcan punch is the Vulcan punch. I mean, you know, I think his Vulcan punch would be a better anti-air if you didn't have to mash punch in order for it to come out. If it was just like a regular command move, I think the Vulcan punch would probably be his best anti-air.
It does multi-hit, I think.
Oh, only the EX multi-hits, I think, now.
Ah, so the EX motion does that?
But even then, just like... Oh, no. I don't think so. I think Clark got the better deal on the Vulcan punch now. Oh no, it does multi-hit, but but like you can't really get multi-hits like outside of the corner. That kind of sucks. Oh wow. Yeah, you only can get multi-hits with the Vulcan in the corner now. Yeah. Ralph got shafted. Ralph impact. So, like, Ralph's his combo ability seems really nerfed. Seems really nerfed compared to a lot of other games. Unless I have to dash. Can't do it. Yeah, it's kind of sucks for him, man. Yeah, it kind of sucks. It really it sucks that his like he got really neutered in 14 in comparison to like his previous versions. Like I can't tell you how many times I've made people afraid with his shenanigans. Especially Vulcan Punch. Like Vulcan Punch shenanigans.
It was too powerful for this world.
So, let's get on to the good stuff. So, I know why you people care about Ralph. You care about Ralph because Ralph hurts, which is true. Getting him the opportunity to hurt people is the hard part. Giving him the opportunity to actually do damage is hard, extremely hard, because he doesn't have an overhead that keeps you standing. He doesn't have good lows to open people up. Like what is he gonna do? Crouch, and then he's gonna do crouch BA or crouch B command normal in the quick max. I mean, the damage scaling is gonna be atrocious. Yeah, like the damage scaling is like, oh god. Alright, hold on. Yeah. Ralph Jones should not only be getting 50% off of 2 bars. Ralph Jones deserves better damage than that. Do you agree, Kyrie? Look at that. He doesn't even get like 50% off the Galactica.
Because of all the damage scaling.
Because of the damage scaling. Because like the best because it's not like he has it's not like he's Alice where he has an overhead that he can quick max off of. The best thing he can get off of a quick max is a crouching B combo. That's the best he can do. Which isn't fair. That's not fair.
How many bars do you use just for that?
2. I burn 2 bars and I don't get 50%.
That's just
all. Or I can potentially do this. I still don't get 50%. I still don't get 50 because of the damage scaling. It's fine. It's fine, Cass. Don't worry about it. Like the only thing he could do, like the only way Ralph can get damage. Hey, hold on. Where is he? Is he anchor? Alright, yeah, he's anchor. So even if he's on point, he's not gonna get much. Because I don't think personally, I don't think Ralph is an anchor character. He does not have enough. He does not have enough going for him to make him have all those resources because it's going to go to waste. Mid at best, but he seems like the way they made him. He seems like a throwaway character. He seems like a character that you use to build meter and that's it, because his combo ability is so limited, and it's depressing how limited it is. And it's not like he has a lot of EXs that give him the opportunity to bring the pain. Like the best thing he can get, the only guaranteed EX that he has options off of is EX the EX Ralph Impact, EX Gut Check. I mean, I think it's possible to get stuff off of EX Ground Pound, but I mean, Nope. Nope. This isn't 13. Oh, you can't even get that. You can't even get like, so if you do EX ground pound, I think EX ground pound is strictly for anti-air purposes at this point. Yeah, EX ground pound is. I guess you have to burn meter in order to get the anti-air. I don't know. I don't like what they're doing to him. I don't like what they're doing to him. So if you're going to go full screen. Yeah, so I think the only thing you can get is either the Ralph Impact or the EX Ralph Impact or the EX Ralph Kick. But even then, you're burning 2 bars with Ralph, like, to get a guaranteed confirm, and he's not doing 50%. The only way he's gonna do 50%, I think, is if he does like standing heavy, like if he quick maxes off of a standing heavy combo. $820, 82%. So essentially, $56%. Now, if I do this off of like somebody guessing wrong, and I do one of Ralph's only lows for the confirm. Look at that, only 47%. $51%. So look, see, Kyrie, like getting a guaranteed with Ralph, or it's not worth it. It's sad. That really hurts me. Now I'm gonna be that dude that's just waving my cane like, I remember when Ralph Jones was a scary motherfucker on the battlefield. That hurts me. That makes me sad.
When was that, like, before?
No, like Ralph's been a scary motherfucker for years, man. You wanna know what I think was a scary time for Ralph? 2002. You want to know why, Kyrie?
Yes.
The Galactica Phantom was a normal move.
Really? Like, it didn't use any bar?
No.
Okay.
The Phantom was a normal move, and it was still unblockable.
Ah, fuck. So you could just throw that anytime?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a normal move, and at best, I think it did 30%.
Nobody ever thought it was a bad idea.
No, because he had so much wind-up. It's the Galactica Phantom.
But still, I mean, a move you can just throw around.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's telegraphed as shit. You can just roll behind him and then beat his ass, because he can get hit out of it.
If you drop a raw, like if you can combo off of it.
You can't, Kyrie. There's no way to combo off of this move.
Okay.
Cause it's not instantaneous. He has to do the full charge. It's a regular super charge.
Ah, okay.
So it's just there because what's this? You want to be a dummy and try and do and try to be cute? Okay.
So in that case, Galactica Phantom isn't that great. In that particular case, because it's the normal, and you said you cannot combo off of it.
Yeah.
So.
But the
that's not
fact, but the fact that it's there as an option is what makes it funny to me. I didn't say that the move was good. I said I miss it because of the novelty behind it. The fact that one of his most dangerous things in his arsenal was a regular move was funny as hell.
Yeah, okay, it's funny, but since it's a regular move, now it loses all of its
No.
actual threat.
No. No. Because it's the same as if it was being a super.
Yeah, but can't you finish with a super? You just said you cannot combo up with it.
Yes. You couldn't combo off the Galactica in previous games. The first game where you could combo into the Galactica was 11 because you could dream cancel, and when he dream cancels it was instantaneous. Other than that, there was no game where the Galactica Phantom was instantaneous until 11 happened. And even then, it had to be off of a dream cancel in order for it to be instantaneous. Perhaps I need to show you the video of, and also another thing that makes it funny is the fact that if he goes into Galactica Phantom, you cannot walk backwards because your character immediately goes into block animation. So you either had to backdash, you had to jump, or you had to run at him. Walking backward was not an option because your character would just go into the guard animation.
Alright.
Ralph, what did they do to my boy? Oof, man, I'm gonna feel that later. So, all that being said, do I hate Ralph? Absolutely fucking not. Ralph Jones is always gonna be my boy, right till I die. I roll with Team Rambo. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. The Terminator is objectively better in this game, but fuck that. We Rambo boys in this household. So let me get to the good stuff. Ugh. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the Ralph combos. That's dumb. I get 42%. Wait a minute. Oh, hold on a second. Hold up. Nope, still less than 50. Still less than 50. Too high. Super Max. Oh, nice. Good to hit, Cass. Oh boy. Ah, good to hear it. So, that's rough. Bit of a disappointment in this game, but it is what it is. What's up? What's up, Furbo? Talk to me. No, come on. Again? This nonsense again. Jesus Christ, man. I guess the Chisel Dance is going on Bit Shooter Daily Motion soon. That sucks. So, who should we do next, or should we break for today? So many characters, so little time. But it's funny you bring that up. Well, I think I got a video that we could put in the watch together as soon as I'm done here. As soon as I'm done with work here. So, should we do another character today, or should we break for now? Should I save, or should I save more of the fun stuff? No, I have not done the Oz yet. Oz is okay. So the Oz, I might make an entire stream just based on him. Him and Angel are the two most technical characters in the game. I cannot stress the fact that like the shenanigans with those two, both characters need an entire stream dedicated to the shenanigans and fuckery that they do. I mean, I could do it, but we're gonna be here a couple hours. If I do Oz, we're gonna be here a while. Especially since his EX is
Oz is pretty complex.
Oz is omega complex. Like, Jesus Christ. He's like, him and Angel are like the galaxy brain characters of the game. Like, you need to, like, it like, you know that, like, the confused Brazilian lady meme? That's what it's like trying to fight against them. Oh, okay. So I guess. All right. So I guess. I'll break the. I guess I'll break the news before I sign off today. So, things have been kind of rough. So I'm gonna have to. So I'm gonna be going. I'm gonna be going overtime on streaming.
You're gonna be what?
I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be going hard body on streaming. But two things about that. One, my stream schedule is probably gonna change. I'm gonna be doing a couple of hours here on Twitch, and then I'm gonna spend the rest of the time and on the after hours Picardo stream. But when I do stream on Twitch, I'm gonna need a lot of support because money's been tight, and because of that, I'm gonna really rely on you guys while I look for something potentially. But if you guys, if the fam and the crew can put me up or help me sustain at the bare minimum, then I'll push harder for this. Second thing is because of this site and the fuckery that has been going on, there's a big chance that come 2020 I might jump and make Mixer the new crib, like the new base of operations. There's a big chance of that happening. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just triple dip and just do 2 hours. I might just do 2 hours on Twitch, 3 hours on Mixer, and then just spend the rest of my time on fucking on Picardo. But at this point, we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna be going super ham on streaming on Twitch for the time being because of how rough things have been.
Financial stuff.
Yeah, financially, I'm gonna be going super hard on Twitch. So I wanna say I appreciate all the subs. Like, thank you very much. I didn't think I'd actually get subs at this point. I didn't think I'd make affiliate. I didn't make so all the subs are welcome. All the bits are welcome. All of that good stuff. So with that being said, I'm gonna close and go to Picardo. So tomorrow, since the tutorial's on, I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna upload this entire stream on YouTube later.
Sweet.
But I think, who do we cover? We covered Alice and Ralph today, so scratch those two off.
I wasn't expecting to open a can of worms.
Oh, with Alice? Yay! So, fix the sub now. Thank you, Cass. We're gonna talk. We'll talk. We'll talk when you get home. So I think tomorrow we're gonna start actually going down the team list, and scratch them off when we get to them. Japan team's gonna be first tomorrow morning / afternoon. I'm not sure when we're gonna do the DLC characters. Team Mexico is probably gonna be a two-parter because Ramon and KOD, they're pretty straightforward. Angel, this bitch is dumb. This bitch has so much shenanigans and tomfoolery and fuck. She's gonna have an entire stream based to her. It's just gonna be 3 hours of going deep in this. You're just gonna spend 3 hours going deep in Angel's moveset and like that and that cleavage. Just good lord, the nonsense behind her is deep.
I think it was a good choice by the developer.
And they're too small. Yeah? Like, they're too big. Yeah? Make them bigger. Now what? Yeah, ain't saying nothing now, huh? Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully 11 Eastern. We'll see if I wake up in time. But yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, I can only catch the Twitter ones on the weekend since I work.
Yeah, that's all. Well, that's fine.
Twitch,
Yeah, that's fine. But like, this is what we have Picardo for. Picardo.